Alrighty, folks, it's Friday. Hope everyone having a good day, whether it be morning, evening, or afternoon. East Farmer Keva here, and today I got over 1,400 skills. I posted it on the Discord, and it was just showed me that it's like I really want to get these lower levels out of the way, which is I've been doing with a lot of the different ones. Mainly, you can see that I got like 17 points since the last stream of Hunter, because I was at 35. So I got 17 levels in the last couple of days. And it's all thanks to these birdhouses. So I'm going to have to go do them right now because they have a 50-minute window, and I've done a lot of rotations. And luckily, Hardcore Rifts invested in a fancy house, so I can just teleport to her house. So I have my bag set to the home teleport rune, so I can just go to teleport like that. So I can get a little bit of magic instead of using a tablet. Then I'll jump out of this one, visit the friends, and see, look, this is like an almost fully complete house, like practically, like got all these portals, rejuvenation, altar, portal menu, and then I had the dig site, which is over here, and then Amulet to Glory, and then the ornate jewelry box. So mainly I'm going to go over here to the dig site so I can go to do the hunting. Where is it? Did I get the wrong room? Is it in the other one? Amulet to Glory. Where's the dig site? There it is. Yep, it was in this one. And I'll go to Fossil Island. Island where it's going down. And I can use these mushrooms to travel because I've visited each one of them. So I'm going to go to Mushroom Meadow first. So there's 2 at each location. So in order for the birdhouses, I need to use the mahogany, which is the highest level wood I can use at the moment. And then some seeds to fill in for the birds. So potato seeds are very cheap. Hello there, Jervesh. Welcome. At least I can help you with some information. Yeah, I do have space. So great. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some dungeons today. So if you want to do some dungeons, then we can do that. But also, I want to recognize, besides going into the Orna game talk, that I recently got YouTube partnership. And it's thanks to everyone watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. So thank you. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. So now now I'm working on some stuff. Not kind of have to, what I can do in order to take and go with the full power of the membership. Thank you, thank you. So I didn't want to take and just step over that big accomplishment right there before I got back into like the commentary / gameplay that'll be going on today with Orna. So we will be doing either normal dungeons and English 4, or we get to do the Riftfall dungeons and English 4 still. I just like keeping it at 4 just because it's a solid number where I can still use my ascension levels, so it's really quick to farm, and we still get a decent chance at proofs. Like, I'm still getting good proofs if we're all doing runs, and I'm carrying, or whoever's hosting's carrying, and they're going really fast, or somewhat fast, depending on how RNG wants to take and interfere. Of course, you can't always have RNG, but I think I do have you added, right? Let me see. First off, we already have Mimics here. Phantom King is here. NG is here as well. So we already have a pretty full party already. So
maybe for people to do runs with you, that's cool, man. Just send me an invite for later.
Do you want to do some runs right now, or no?
I'm Final Fantasy at the moment.
Oh, you're Final Fantasy? Okay, okay. Let me do this. Fastest way to get the Firmnik province. That's a great question. Let me take do you have the fairy ring unlocked? Alright, I will I'm going over there right now. I have to get the map. So you're gonna go to Camelot. Camelot, and then walk up that way. Like you see, like it's like a road that kind of walks up there. Now, did you do the Olaf's quest for the mines yet? For the mines underneath Valrock? No, the Keldgrim. Okay, well, Keldgrim's an important one. You know, it's in the troll country up there. So the quest, you can kind of teleport to it, and also if you have the fairy ring, you can also teleport to it quicker as well with DKS. And it's right outside the place. And then another one would be AJR. So you can also just go and use a sapphire necklace. You get the burn top and run over, but you could probably just buy a Camelot teleport stone and just walk up that way. That'll probably be your quickest way. Do that. Alright. Cool. I was able to take and provide information to help out. But yeah, you can see here on the map here that I have one bird here. Or this is where the mushrooms are. There's one here. There's one over here. And then on the other side of the mountains, this way, instead of having to walk this whole long circle, which is how I got there, I can just take the mush tree here and then get the other two. So I start over here. And basically what you do is you set... Oh, wait a minute. Who's there? Old man. No, it's too late. I'm sorry, old man. I'm sorry. There we go. 960 experience points. So I'm about to level up to get the little construction. So now I take 10 seeds and I fill it up. And you can see here I got some feathers and I got some bird nests. Oh, I need to put my string rabbit on. Roto Max. Okay. Well, that's good, Javesh. I'm glad that you're more active in the game or just in life, you know, when you're watching the stream. I want people to learn something and enjoy their time spent here, you know. If you're not enjoying it, then, you know, please, you know. You can always just put it on mute. I'm just kidding. There we go, 53. You can now trap Chinchampas. Oh wow, that's how you can make the weapon for that. But let me take and add you real quick, so one thing at a time. Let me see if you send me an ally request. Somebody took some stuff in my area, so that's fun. But we're gonna go to ads, and then we're gonna go to road to max. And then we're gonna send. There you go. Sent you an ally request. Dravesh or road to max. So I'm going to tag these people on the Discord to see if they want to take and do some runs. Or if anyone else wants to join, you know, we still have 2 more spaces available. I don't know if Phantom King or G are here yet, but I'm going to ask them on Discord. Do you want to run some, Marco, or are you just RuneScaping right now? Okay, so that answers the question. Oh, look, somebody dropped a gold ring here. 2 gold rings and some banana tree seeds. I'll take those. And I'm going to build a new one. And then I'm going to give it some seeds. That's already 2 out of the 4. Ooh, another gold ring. I'll just take that. Thank you. Unless they're going to have... These are not guaranteed big gold rings. They could be other stuff. So now I'm going to run back here. And... Willow seed. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, a Calquat tree. Yeah, that's a good one. That's crazy. They just had that one just laying on the ground. Okay. And then Nope, that one's already filled, so to give me that message, it would give you a different one. So now we're going to go to the next mushroom travel spots, which is going to be Verdant Valley. And this is where we are here. Let's see, just a whole bunch of meat. I may have to, yeah, I'm definitely going to drop this one, because I need some space in case I get more stuff. Let me get that bird nest. And then here we go this way. Oh, I need to have more space. So let me just drop the willow seed over here for now. Because you need to have at least 2 spaces. And then last amount of seeds. There we go. Oh, I didn't see the other one too, so let me go do that. There we go. Now I have space to go pick up some stuff here. Alright, so bird's nest, definitely that. And then the willow seed. Perfect. Just enough space. Let's go. Now I'll teleport back. When I give them a couple minutes to respond, I maybe make a post on on a different Discord, maybe to see if we can get 1 or 2 more people to join. Looking for at least 3 people. 4 would be great, but 3 will do the job. Let me see. Dungeons. Let's see, somebody responded. G said he'll need a bit, he just got back home. So I understand that, so we'll give him some time. So there we go, that's it. That's number 3 right there. So we just need 1 more person then. And let me get Max added first before I go back to RuneScape, so I can get everything set up to where I just have to spam Swan Song and then everything will be alright. Or I can do Dragon Tail Sweep, but I like Swan Song because it's non-elemental. We're going to go with Road to Max. Okay, a Realm Shifter Dorado. Nice, nice. So we're going to go to Profile. Regional rank 47. Okay, that's a good amount of time put into if you're in the top 50 in your region. 1 year playing. You got the 500 floors in Endless, and you've done over leveled, so definitely done a lot of Endless. I can see that. In order to help get Joe's 44 Ascension levels. Nice. And your kingdom is your name too, so wow. Okay, 53 Titans Guild, that's pretty good. Angler 62. Endless is fun. This is the correct answer, Jervesh. That is what I like to hear. Yep, I can see it because your Melancholy is 10, your Agony is 9, Tournaments is 8, and Despair is 4. So similar levels to mine, but mine are a little bit higher, but mine's Despair is also at 4. Agony's Tournaments is about to die, but Morning Kirimato, hello there, hello. Would you like to run some dungeons, Mr. Kirimato, or are you have to get ready for work and stuff? Because we can definitely run as 3 now, and then whenever G comes, we can have him join later on. If we can gotta find our 4th person, because we still need 1 more person for the party. I'm gonna remove Mr. Mimic because he said to remove him if we have people for a party. And then I'll toss him a couple of invites right now so he can take and come back later on. I'll give him tree. That's all he needs. Some chores first. Okay, I understand. So Then we don't know about Phantom King. We know this. All these people so far are correct, but Phantom King. So he can be one person. We'll remove if he doesn't respond in a couple of minutes. Or somebody else. But yeah, I was gonna make a post over there. There we go. I'll put a post to see, or one space. All right, we're getting Mr. P Dad T in order to join, so that'll be our last person. So I will remove Phantom King, even though it probably would work to have it else, you know, technically, let's say, let's see. Yeah, I remember we were talking about it on the previous stream about some of the stuff. So I had a chance to look at it. You got some good stuff. You got a good ascension levels. So I'll see what I can do. So now that I see your anguish levels and stuff like that. Because what I would probably recommend is that if you're struggling to do damage, just tone down the anguish a little bit. Because you don't always have to go like full anguish. Or don't use shackles, pretty much, if you are lacking the damage or you're getting hit too hard. Because higher in anguish you go, the more difficult it does get. You know, I was in the old system of anguish, you know, in the new system. Anguish is one of my favorite things. That's why I love doing dungeons. Like, I could have just chose to do raids or chose to do, you know, towers and other stuff, but I just love to do dungeons because anguish and dungeons are great because you have the wonderful thing that is RNG, which is the end of dungeon rewards, which can be really awesome or really not awesome because, you know, that's just the RNG that is what drops. Rather you get a common quest item that doesn't dismantle into anything good, or you get like one of the best, some of the best accessories or helmets in the game or other stuff. So there we go. Alright, so we got that. So that's going to be our fourth member. G will join us in a little bit. Just make sure, Jervesh, that you have 4 Anguish on. My spawn is pretty good. I actually need to take and open my wave vessel right now. So let me do that real quick. So I'd like to go Seeker to help me out with this. I just turned it over this way. And wow, first shot. Or first click. Got it. It's almost like I've been doing it for years. Alright. So let me know when you're at the spot, Jervesh, and you're ready. PDAT is ready. I'm also about to be ready. I just need to take and use some boofs. I'm going to carry first, and then we can have the next person who's... I like having the people that are hosting carry, just because it's faster, because you're the one that's clicking continue. So if you're killing it, that means you get to click continue faster than having to wait 2 to 3 or sometimes more seconds between the person. So it just adds up over time. Now, I don't mind carrying for other people if people don't want to carry, because, you know, it's what I do. You know, that's how I got to my stats that I have right now. You know, carried a lot. Then I have like 813 foresight. So, you know, most people are probably not going to have more than that. This is just to make sure I go faster than the berserks. Because foresight still is a factor to put in place, even though they changed how the dodging stat is. Foresight's still an important factor when you're dealing with anguish. So that's why I always use high foresight, and probably a lot of other people that are carries. Just also because Windhammer boots are just so good. So it's good to have it for that extra pet action rate. I'll use that, and I'll use this just because I want the bird to be just a little bit more active. And let me get the dungeons up. So I got a good amount. I can see right now this is under a little bit under 1,000, about 986, I believe. 967. There we go. So I see, what is it? Seven normals, an underworld portal, and a battlegrounds, beast den, dragon roost, Goblin Fortress. You know, pretty cool. Well, it is a pretty good spot, but I know P.T said we can go over to his place and run some dungeons, so I'm probably going to host Dark Rift dungeons, just because I have a whole bunch of keys, and I like Dark Rift dungeons. So, hopefully, Dravesh, you have a good amount of keys, or... good morning, Abu. How are you doing today? Welcome. You can see all the work that I put in right here over the last couple of days. I don't see the... Let me know if you're not seeing the invite, Dravesh, because I sent it out. I might do a reset just in case. I'm going to have to work on that rune crafting, unfortunately. And that means it's a lot of work. Part of me just... like, doing it like the way that I'm doing it is very click intensive. Because I'm taking the tiaras and the talismans to the altar and then making the talismans because they give good XP. But I can also just make a whole bunch of runes that I need. Like I need a whole bunch of celestial, and soon I'll be starting needing law. You don't get it immediately. But yeah, pretty much that's part of the skill is click intensive anyway. Even if you're doing like the mini games and stuff, because you're still gonna have to mine, move around. Alright, my herbs are ready. That's great. I do have a CD to join your town at the moment. Okay. Okay. Yep, there we go. You get notification from my computer for all the plants because I accidentally give you notifications for these. Okay. How much time is your cooldown? Uh, 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah. That's a good amount of time. Well, we'll still keep you on the list. Well, I mean, I've already teleported, and so has P.T. So we might just wait till G gets here, because he said he's going to need some time to get the last spot. Alright. So I told the other guy we're going to take a little break. Where we're going to wait for G to get ready or stuff, like just 5 or 10 minutes so I can do the plants run. Because that's going to require lots of stuff. Okay, so teleportation time. All going to be done mainly throughout the... There. Hello there, Marco Rift Z. I'm about to do my plant run. I just did my birdhouse runs recently, so I got to give out like 30 minutes or so before those are ready. The guy's looking at the raids that I have already. He's like, why haven't you killed these raids yet? No, you can actually join right now while we're waiting for Drevish in order to get back. So there we go. You have 5 minutes left on your birdhouse, so unfortunately we're not synced up with the birdhouse. But I'll have to try again better for the next stream, Criff, to be in sync for the birdhouses. But I did plant the 4th hardwood tree. I did the quest to unlock the Avum Savannah. Or Avum Savannah. So I have 4 of them. Of course, it's desync because I did it a little bit later on. But that's fine. You know, I can always choose to grow something different there quicker, or maybe eventually I'll get to, like, you know, the big trees like the redwood and the spirit trees. Can you do your... No, I cannot do your farm runs for you. I need to... You remind me I have to get back on that, because the quicker the time is, it's going to take longer to get them back. And I don't know, some of them may be diseased or dead. I do not know right now. I don't have the lunar spellbook yet. But we're going to start from... we're going to go to Ardoin first. So we're going to go to the fairy ring for that one. But first I'm going to have to visit the bank. So I'm going to go to this one. And then go here to the Grand Exchange. This is my haul for my birdhouse runs. I have my vegetables already. I'm going to do the Kuram seeds, because they sell for a good amount of money, and I'm trying to take and make some money right now, because I'm trying to take and get something special for my birthday that I'm trying to get the community to work together on, but I still want to take and contribute my part instead of just having them just give it to me, because it's going to cost money to maintain this legendary item that I'm working towards. I'm not going to try and spoil what it is, but some people already know if you know what it is. But let me put the empty one, and I'm going to... It may be a bow. I don't need these right now. Put that up, and then I'm going to open these up right now. So let's see what I'm going to get. 2 curry and 3 sapphire and a green egg. Cool. So now I can just... Nope, not that. This. So now we're just going to deposit these. There we go. More space. And this chicken too. I don't know how this chicken got there, but it's going now. Okay. Let's get to it. So, home teleport again. The power of friendship and teamwork here allow me to take and teleport throughout the world pretty fast. Now that I've learned the system of teleportation and stuff. So we're going to go to Ardoin, so we're going to go to our fairy ring, so put on our staff, which I think is already on. Yes. And we're going to go to Ardoin. And that one is... trying to remember. Which one is it? I gotta go this way to find it. It is BLR by the Champions Guild. There we go. Candlegrin Legends Guild. Or Legends Champions. One of those guilds. And then we just go straight this way, I believe. And we go up a little bit. And then we're going to get there. Alright, where is it at? Oh good, it's good, it's alive. And the tip that I heard was just to spam click it to have it go faster. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, no 7. Okay. But yeah, let me know, Kirimonta, if you want to join. Let me just invite Kirimonta. Well, first off, I'm going to put the new seeds here. And then I'm going to go talk to this guy. And I'm going to get my Ultra Compost. And I'm going to turn these into paper boats. Thanks to the powerful of the Leprechaun. And then put the Ultra Compost on here to help give it some good nutrients to grow big and strong. So you can see right here, I got to 66 farming, so I've been working on embracing the Farmer Kevo part side, going full power. Invite, please. I got 2 hours to spare. Oh, great. Oh, there we go. Kirimonta, go to Helper Kevo and make sure you have 4 English on it, right, Kirimonta? Or you can do 5 because you don't have ascension shackles. That'll be the one time I'll say you can use 5 is that if you don't have the ascension levels, or if you do, just put it down to 4 to make it easier. Because everybody has 4 right now. You had 6, yeah, just lower it down to 4. Don't leave it at 6 because it's going to make it at 6. Yeah. And let me know when you're ready. Alright, let's go back to RuneScape, and we're going to go to the next spot, which is going to be Cather Bay. Or Cather Bay. Teleport to the house. And go back to my friend's house. There we go. Yes, Helper Kevo, Kirimonta. Alright. Alright, here we go. We got Kirimonta and P-Dad-T here. We're about to get started. There we go. We got the tree people. Soon we'll have a 4th one in the future. Oh, there we go. Good. I gave people a chance to ward up and stuff. That's important. We're going to go with... We're just going to keep on attacking. Just keep on going. There we go. I got it down pat. Let me go into the next one. I can deposit the bucket back in the Leprechaun. Alright, good. The herbs are good. Come on, I'm looking for like an 8+. First one was a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yep, that one was a great one right there. Getting into the double digits is fantastic. We'll definitely make sure we put this back. Use these. Load the row dream. And we're gonna get some. That's great. There we go. Yep. So we're gonna put the bucket back, get an ultra compost. Use ultra compost on here. And now we're gonna go to Civitas Iliafuetes. Or it's somehow pronounced like that. And luckily I can just go back here to the other one and just go. Here, there. Oh man, that's a pretty rough start out right there. Jeez, a berserk and 2 arisens. Good thing my bird gave me some ward turns. I should be able to take him out. Yep, there we go. Come on. Ah, but wait, there's more. They said. Alright, so here we go, number 1. And go to the Burb Traveling System. Number 2, from Renew. I'm going to go to the Hunter's Guild because it's closer to get to the seed patch from there. And just walk up to the right, or now straight in front of me. Alright, good. Herbs are alive. So that's great. So we had 17. I think if I get into the 50s, then we're doing good. 60s would be legendary. Or I don't even, like, it'd be, no, legendary probably if I got, like, or epic, or higher than legendary. Ornate to Godforge, you know, would be getting into, like, the 70s. Because that means you had to get, well, first you would have more of them unlocked, so you'd have more chances. Once I get the Troll, Stronghold, and Weiss unlocked. Okay, so that one was 12, so that's definitely above average. So still a chance to get into the 60s potentially here. Use on. Where's the dude? There we go. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Let's see. Next, we're going to go to Falador. So, once again, teleport. Who knows, I might try and get the 70 magic today, too. I know that's definitely raising up my magic, will allow me to take and make money, because I'll have more powerful spells to use, and then getting those spell books. So, one of the spell books I'll be able to do right now is called Desert Treasure 1. So, this is only the first part of this quest line, or a very long quest line. And then another one is Lunar Diplomacy. You made a dig site pendant on the wall to have the fossil island as the left click to make it faster. Wow, thank you for that, accuracy. That's the only thing we're using it for. We definitely don't need to go to the dig site. Friends portal. There we go. I'm going to go to Falador. I might do the smaller trees too. I might do it. I've been trying to grow stuff for them. Like I have some orange trees that I planted. It's not in the system because it's on my laptop. So my computer, my laptop, the system's not synced up that way. So once I go to it, it'll show it into the system. But that's not gonna be until like 4 or 5 o'clock at night. I didn't really time it because it's like 16 hours. So I was like, I'm gonna wake up and be like, hey, I got oranges, let's go. And then I realized I can just buy them from the sailors if I wanted to for some money. But this is like technically saving me money by growing it myself. So even though it's like you're only saving like a couple hundred coins, each cycle, but that does add up. But I think I'm gonna skip the trees. I'm just not feeling the trees. I'm mainly only focused on the plants just because they're faster. Even though you would think the trees would be easier. Like I have like a maple here that's right here. I can just go get some pre-XP, but I'm not. But let me get to the next dungeon. The next Dark Rift dungeon. Let me correct myself. This way. And looking for our third person. Where is number 3? There he is. Alright, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with 11. That runs my name. Man, we're making some good stuff here. Good profit in these herbs. Hopefully they'll be able to give me some money. Alright. Now I need to get the rake out from you, sir, because I know you have one. You have 2 of them, actually. You can deposit tools into the leprechaun to help you out. So, like, I knew that I needed a rake. Because sometimes it likes to take and grow some weeds. So, that's a good question. I just talked to him, and he's like a safety deposit box. He's like, what would you like to deposit, sir? And I say, I would like this. You can have this bucket and this rake. And he says, okay. I think I need to use an ultra compost, actually. Yep, definitely almost forgot. Now it would have been an extra 36 experience points and chance for it to die if I didn't do that. Or a higher chance for it to die. Because there's still RNG. Sometimes it just doesn't do well. And it dies. And that's sad, but that's just a plant. But I'm still sad because I'm losing out on the gains because he died. It's like, no. Enter the portal, and I'm ready to go here. Nope, already did that one. What about this one? Okay, that one works right there. There, and now we're going to go to the Farmers Guild, which is the Keblos Lowlands or something like that. I'll see it when I see it. Where is it? Not that one. There we go. CIR, Keblos Lowlands, south of Mount Karun. And teleportation, go. The Farmer's Guild teleports will also be a jewelry box. Oh, that's great to know. I didn't know that. Cool. That would save me an extra like 20 seconds of running right here. Be back in 30 minutes, just in time for the wave hustle cooldown to be up for use. Okay. Very good. This one's doing well. Oh wow, man. This is a good run here. We get 10 for almost all of them, except for the first one has been 10 plus. So, yeah, we're at 50 right now, and I still got 2 more. So that's gonna be good. Where's the leprechaun? Yep, 43 plus 7 is 50. I would like some of your finest Ultra Compost, please, sir. Thank you. And put it on the herbs. Give it the good vitamins and minerals. We just don't settle for normal or super here, folks. We go for Ultra Compost. I'm going to deposit the bucket back. And now we're going to go to Corrend and then Mortania. Let's see, we're gonna go with this one next. I think that looks good. There we go. That's gonna work. Okay. Runs portal. There we go. Berry ring. We're gonna go up here. And it's going to be Great Karen Hositis Venery, Rosidius. This is a little bit of a run. Good thing I still have 81% run energy. I did unlock the, well, I don't have them on me, but I unlocked the Boots of Lightness by completing the quest in order to get closer to Desert Treasure. So now I have 2 pieces. Soon I'll have some more. I'm looking forward to getting the weight reduction armor, but it's not in a hurry. Considering that I'll be spending the majority of my time in the Brimhaven agility course, it could be challenging to get the set, but I really don't care. I know some of it's important for a certain quest, like the one that's here, where you had to weigh under a certain weight, or you would fall and take 20 damage, or you'd take 20 damage on the going over the bridge. I'm like, no, you know what, I don't want to take 20 damage, so I'll play your game. What do we get here? We got another 10, so that puts us up to 60 on the dot. Could this be the 70, folks? The legendary 70, or the Godforged 70? And let's get some compost, please. Ultra Compost. Boop. And you can have the bucket. Well, I'm so ready when I make my own compost that I can technically make it here. I have farmed a couple of volcanic ash from the crabs, which is nice. So I might try to make my own Ultra Compost. You know, be the cool guy that makes it himself, homegrown compost. We'll have to see. Next, we're going to go to Mortania. And finish it off. Cool, daily quest number 2 completed. Yep, we definitely most certainly defeated 52 bosses. All these runs. Good. I could probably just pop this now, the karmic proof. I wanted to wait till the last 30 minutes rather than the first, just so I have a chance to get warmed up a little bit. You know, it's sometimes, you know, it's been a while since I run some dungeons, so gotta get warmed up by doing a couple of them first, so I can get faster. Clicks one song faster, you know. Need to be the button masher. Go, and I think the birdhouse is going to be ready soon as well. Yeah, in like 6 to 10 minutes. Yep. I could probably just chill just doing these 2 things all stream, because it would just take me all long just doing like the hunter and that. But I do need those. Oh, it's Mr. What is it? Bigger Brother. It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well, buddy. Welcome. Bigger Brother is from I think it's Taiwan or, you know, somewhere over there in that part of Asia. Could be wrong, but he can always correct me by typing it in the chat. But he's a deity, and he's been doing a lot of towers. He surpassed me in tower ranking. But to be fair, I haven't not really been doing any towers. I just haven't been driven to do towers like I used to. I like towers. You know, towers are great, but I just like dungeons right now. Dungeons are where it's at for me, you know, because I can play with other people, which is what part of this game that I like. You know, sure, I can play with 3 other of my characters right now if I wanted to. You see, he's like, oh. But you know, it's like they made it into a GPS game for a reason. You know, they wouldn't have had like they had like less restrictions on wave vessels and stuff like that if they wanted it to be like a non-GPS game. I'd be certain. Or I'd like to think, you know. I don't really know, but that's just my theory. Thank you. Oh, with the whole stuff that's going on with Nintendo. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Here we go. This is the last one. I need to get at least a 10. Oh wow. It's... What was that? Oh my goodness. This is the most I've ever gotten so far. We're run the 7. Good morning, bigger brother. So I got 14. That's like the highest that I've ever seen. Like, I'm taking a picture of this. Putting that on the fridge right there. I got 74 plants from 7 bushes that I planted. Pretty great ratio right there. Yep, that'll do. It ain't much, but it's an honest day's work, you know. And no, it's not easy being an ace farmer, you know. Somebody's got to be the farmerest of them all. And I'm the ace farmer. See, in the old me, I was an ace trainer. You know, that was the old me. I was an ace trainer, but then I evolved to be an ace farmer from a trainer. Yeah, I know. It's like they're supposed to be like, you know, people that travel around the world looking for strong opponents to battle and stuff. That's literally the Pokemon's description of what an Ace Trainer is. And they're definitely not. They're definitely not strong. That reminds me, I should probably bring back the Pokemon series. You know, we were going strong for a while with the Pokemon series, and then it's just like life, life, life is like. Well, that was before RuneScape, you know. I mean, when I dropped it before RuneScape, you know, or you know. Like if you say Nintendo's gonna come after me too now. If I have Pokemon, if I have Pokemon like right here, next to me. Wow. It is a different thing. Turn around. Yeah. I'm gonna go buy some tomatoes. It does seem like a pretty cool game. I didn't try it, but I'm pretty sure I would. Gary Mato, you can take and host yours next, or PDAD T. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Alright, waiting for other people to host. Alright, you got the message. Alright, put those up. Wait, did I not? Did I forget that Ultra Compost that one? I guess I did, but let me just buy. Nope, I need that money in order to buy that. It doesn't go from your bank, even though it's technically a bank as well, which doesn't make sense. There we go. I had that for a reason. Go do your adult things. Normal's good. Hey, if normal works too. Not boss. I don't want boss. No boss, Kirimato. No boss. No boss. No boss. Only normal. Either normal hard or just normal. Alright, let me go teleport back to the house then. I go check out Mortania and make sure, because I don't remember using it or not. Alright, here we go. Let's check it out. Did I put the compost on it or not? Oh, vampire's trying to get me. Leave me alone, frenzy vampire. I mean you no harm. I have no enemies. Yep, I didn't put the compost on it. Oh wow, I didn't even put the seed down. Wow. Wow. Good thing I caught that. My ninja senses were tingling. Alright, so we need a rake to remove this. There we go. Then we put the seed down. That's why I only bring 7. And I think I already put the compost down, so I think I don't have to put it on top of it, but I'm pretty certain. But I'm gonna go get another one just to shake and show y'all. That probably don't need to do it, but if it does, you know, sure. If I can give them 2, make it better, I'll give them as many as they want. That's the power of the Ultra Compost. Yep, nothing interesting happened, so... Yeah, they're already been treated with Ultra Compost. Yep, so the other one did work. Oi there, Mr. WR, welcome to the stream. No, I have not, Tarkoris. I have not tried falconry to train my hunter. I've just been doing the bird traps, and they've been treating me very well, you know? Over the last, like, what is it, like, 5 days or so, 3 to 5 days, I've gotten like 17 levels just by doing birdhouses, and that was just starting out from the beginning and then working my way up. So now I have better birdhouses. You know, I have to wait till close to 60 to take and get to the next one, but you know, so be it. We'll get there. Just because you can do so many runs per day, you know, if you micromanage your life around the power of the plants, they will treat you very well. You know, they're like, yes, give us more of your time. Just like how it's already reset for the birdhouses, so it's super fast experience points. That's like 60% semi-AF cable. Ooh, that's not good. We need to get forward. We need to get out of this place fast so we can get rid of those succubuses from attacking you. But yep, now we're gonna just keep on teleporting. Nope. There we go. There we go. Let me see. Let me see this Farmers Guild. Oh wow, you're right. It does say Farming Guild. Wow, that's crazy that the skills necklace just does all that for all the guilds. Jeez. Broken. They can just do that. Definitely save me a lot of time. Fishing Guild is a good teleport too, right there. Actually. But I need to go to the Grand Exchange right now, so I'm just gonna go there because it's close to a bank, so I can go get the mahogany and the bird seeds that I need because I didn't bring it with me. P-O-T-A. Potato. Alright. How did I click the 5 when I meant to click a 10? That's why I have like 1,000. All you need is configure your rune pouch to like that, and you can just teleport all the time. Hardcore. You don't need to take and use the house talismans. Just let your runes be your teleport. You know. You can get some magic off of that, you know. I've got a lot of magic by doing it this way over time, you know. If I'm clicking it like over 100 times a day, that's like guaranteed like a minimum of like, you know, 4,000 or 5,000 that I'm getting just passively without trying to just train magic, which I was as well. That's why I'm closer to 70 because I was just using like the level 30 Chaos Rune Blast, so it wasn't doing a lot of damage, but it was still doing like, 7-10% per craft. So I'm like, that's doable for using runes that I don't have to spend money or go out to craft them. They're great, I want to save the death runes and the blood runes right now for just more stronger stuff in the game. And finally, the succubus gives me some attention instead of attacking my friends. Thank you. I need the red line. You're helping me out. So kind. Well, let's see. I'm running out of mahogany logs, so I'm gonna have to go farm some more. I saw that this actually might be a pretty good way to make some money because it says it's like almost 400 gold a pop, and I have a dragon axe, which can help me, and I have the forestry kit, so I'm gonna be getting the leaves and stuff from, and have a chance to get the birdhouses. I'm just sitting there chopping, and maybe go to the minigame world if I'm going to focus on wood chopping to try and get those minigames to spawn. Because I know if I go to that world, where I go, there's going to be like 30 people there probably, because it's like the easiest place to get mahogany. It doesn't require you to do a quest, and that's behind the Farmers Guild itself, which is great. So I can just teleport, boop. Even though technically it would be quicker, maybe to take the teleport the fairy ring, but Thank you, G. Thank you. It was long coming, and took a good amount of time, just because we're just gonna continue on. But looking forward to making improvements on the channel and moving forward with this. Hopefully, being able to take and maybe have some ways that they can provide resources or information to people through the membership part, because that's a new thing. It's like you can become a member, where it's like kind of like a Twitch. I think it's like the similar, maybe not the same equivalent to like a subscription on Twitch, where it's like you can be a member and support that way, and then you can donate stuff. I think I have to actually finish getting that all set up and stuff. Yeah, there's still more setup. I haven't, like, it's just so recent, and like I just been doing a lot of stuff. So last the weekend, so I'm definitely gonna get that set up before Sunday. Definitely want that up. So I'll probably work on it tomorrow morning to get it ready, or somewhat tonight after stream to get that all set up. But it looks like it is P Dad T's turn unless I'm frozen. And he says that he wants to host the next few, Kirimato, so you can take and just chill for now. For hosting, he's going to host his next. So you made 3 sets. So technically we have a new person that is going to join us, Dravesh. He was going to join, but he had a wave vessel cooldown that was 50 minutes, so his 50 minutes had almost been up. You might need to restart Kirimato if he's not clicking. I'm maxing him right now. I'm talking to him through the other Discord. But we'll see. They're realm shifters, so I always like helping out the realm shifters. Being a realm shifter myself. He's typing right now, so we're gonna figure out to get to the bottom of this. Okay, so he has to go. So now we're back down to 2. So now you can join, G. So you'll be our number 3rd then. Because P Dad T has to go. Alright, so we're just going to close out. And we're just going to take and go do new dungeons. Yurimato. New dunjo with G, because PDT's gotta go. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Yelbeggin is normally not how difficult towers are, is the thing. It was a harder version of a tower. And for people that were just learning how to do towers during the Yelbeggin event, probably don't have a good opinion of towers as well, you know? I would be safe to assure that. Because it's like, you know, these dragons hit hard, so you can't really use, like, get a Sinatra, get a Gunner, get a Thrud, even though it's less than the absorption than the other ones. Instead, it's like you have to use, like, Divine Bastion, all the buffs, like multiple Berserks, temporary buff stacking, you know, whatever you gotta do in order to be tanky enough and do a good amount of damage, because the dude regenerates ward like crazy, you know? He uses Ward of Bone and he gets, like, 2 million, or, like, you know, a lot of ward back, you know? It's a very, especially in higher anguish, he can have a lot of health with the scaling. So that translates into ward, of course. But let me know when you're ready, G, and Kirimato, because I have about 7 minutes, or no, 8 minutes, yeah. I thought it was about 7, but left on my buff, so I can do one more dungeon, and then I'll have to rebuff after this. Yes, it's going to be Helper Kevo, G. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else that I'm missing right now? I don't think so. Might go finish taking out the greater demons. Let me just go teleport to the house. And I got the stuff. And now we're gonna go to the dig site. Pendant. Let's see, it's in this room right here. Yep, right there. Alright, you ready? Okay, Kirimato or G, then you can take and host whenever you are ready. Alright, I got 50 feathers from that. Very nice. Put the seeds. Alright. G with the first strike. There we go. One filled. I had the necklace on. Yeah, I just got bad RNG. I guess no bird's nest so far. I still got 2 more chances. Fill this with bird seeds, and then you want to carry? Yeah, if you want to, G, I'm not going to stop you. I encourage that. You know, I can take off the foresight real quick, you know, and go for more damage with this wonderful helmet here. And then, you know, go with like that. Yeah, but I don't know if Kirimato can, so you might have to have some force on your build. But I'm under 500. I have 362 right now. All right, come on, bird nest. Yes, we got 2 common ones. That's okay, because they sell for, like, a lot of money, which is great. So I'm probably making, like, over, like, 100,000 gold a day just in birdhouses, not just everything else. Alright, Hirimato. He needs to change gear. Okay, well then let us know when he's ready. He says he's done. Cool. That was quick. Alright, cool. We got one with the seeds in it. So that could be some good seeds there. And then last one, and let's see, what do we get? A banana tree. Oh, cool. You can grow my own bananas, but I think I picked up plenty of them from thieving. I have them all in my storage, so I've been going through the strawberries, the apples, the bananas. I'll be definitely using them for my farming adventures in RuneScape. But now I can finally take a break and I can go do some slaying. So I'm just going to go with this right now. I'm not going to take and go deposit anything because I can disenchant it because the greater demons drop fire runes. So I can do that. I could go grab strength potions, but I'll just chill out with this. Go to the Chasm of Fire. Where is it? Alright, let me just double check. No. There we go. Great Karen Chasm of Fire. DJR. Yep, it's this way. So now we go off of the drum and stuff onto the Guthans. Climb down the rope. And these are the baby ones, the lesser demons. So those are for quest 2, but I want the greater ones. And henceforth the big squares. And oh look, he's already attacking me. So I have strength 1 to be my automatic prayer right now, just so I have that little boost right now, and then I just can literally just chill here and just run the dungeon now. I'm gonna kill. I'm just gonna chill. Oh wait, it's wait a minute. Nope, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Whew. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I not doing damage? Oh, I still had the dragon element on my swan song, and I definitely need to remove that, so. Whew. Well, take care, Javesh. You know, we'll have more time to take and do some runs, but I need to take a rebuff right now and change the elements. So, good. We'll take a little break right now before we do the next one. So, let me go here. Show me this one song. There it is. And then remove enchant. I'm so proud of you, G. You finally carried a dungeon successfully. Now, you know, this is just the first test of many. You know, this is a baby test, you know. Carrying in tier 4, I'd hope you can. I'd hope you can carry a tier 4. Or English 4, but, you know, try doing it with the shackles on the higher one. Then we'll see. Get your next certificates and your program. See, we just don't get 1 degrees as a farmer. We have to get multiple degrees every year. So you have to put in a lot of work. You know, I've lost count of how many degrees that I've had. Hey. What's up, Vexy? Alright, come on. Where's the lifesteal at? Where's the lifesteal? There it is. Jumped up to 70. See? It wasn't. And then I hit it again. Ooh. Alright, so I'm ready, G. You can take and continue to carry if you want. You know. Well, actually, no, I'm not. What's up? Nope. Alright, now I'm ready. So you need 44 of these things. I could probably get through a good amount of them here. Let's see. So one thing I want from these dudes is the gold, because it's raw gold, which is nice. And then they can also drop death runes, which are pretty great for damage. They're definitely better than chaos runes. They're not the highest one, but they're like, you know, the second tier. What's up? Oh, I've only completed 57 quests, buddy. I definitely put in more time doing farming than oh, there we go. Fire runes right there. See, and that's another thing they drop. So I don't have to worry about ever. Ooh, 19 damage. Whew. I don't even have an attack potion when I'm doing 19. That's great. Watch out, buddy. Another 19. Hit you with 2 more of those and you're done. Ooh, at 18. Oh, there's a 0. Another 0. Okay, okay. He's testing me. A 1. Got the life steal on a 1, so I didn't really heal that much. Would have been a higher damage. That would have been great, like that 15 right there. But I still took him out. Ooh, I got a steel battle axe. A little bit of gold there. I'll attack you. Charge! Ooh, horizontal slash for me. Oh. Let's see. Where's my percentage at? Right now, I'm currently 16% of the way to get to 73 attack. And then I'm almost halfway there to get to 71 strength. And then the same thing, a little bit less for defense, so like 48% there. So pretty close to half as well, but not as close as the strength. So I love this split training shot because it's also working my HP, which is at 34% to get to 78. So, you know, more HP means more I can do the cool stuff like this. Just sitting here, absorbing it. Look, back to 75 health. Oh, and Berserk. There we go. Back to full health now. I'm surprised, G, that you're not trying to use your the flash charging spells within your extra turns of your Disciple of Finesse or Blaze of Finesse that you're running. If that's what you're running. Yeah, with your Disciple of Finesse. That would be what I'd recommend. Like, use like ward transfusion, especially if you're using like a pet that can give you ward, because then it'll just make your pet give you your ward back. And then you can use your Bloodlust Flask after that. And then you'll get more power. Or just like give us like one turn to take in ward on like an easy floor, and then use it on that turn after you have a couple of buffs. That would be my advice. More power indeed, Kirimato. You have to use the power of the blue line for the heretic. The realm drifters have it easy. We got the red line. So we just have to lose health, which is really easy. When you can put things on yourself that take your health away. So, like, you know, we love berserk mushrooms here. We're like, oh yes, another delicious mushroom for today's meal. Out of 5 meals that we had of mushrooms today. cool. Got a steel battle axe. More fire runes. An angry guy attacking me. Not very nice. I will take that 132 coins. Here we go. Yeah, yep, definitely. That's why you want to be prepared. Ooh, ornate soul of Achilles, let's go. Alright, we're almost taking this dude out. What's he wanting to get? How much space do I have? Oh, I still got a good amount of space. I can always turn these into gold right now if I wanted to, because I brought the nature runes with me. Ooh, a rune plate helmet. Let's go. That's 20k gold right there. That just made it real good. Remember, I started out with the I think I started out with the 10,000 or 100k. So we're just gonna go off of what we have based off of this number from the 792. That's how much gold I think I've gotten from these guys right now. Maybe a little bit more, but no, it's 10,000. Yeah, it's 10k, not 100. Maybe a little bit more because I do remember buying those tomatoes, but you know, it's like only like 30 gold, something like that for the tomatoes. Well, at least he gave me 132 gold, so thank you, Mr. Demon. Ooh, an ornate Achilles Razor 4. Let's go. Okay, doing pretty good with working on getting the karma back up. Success that gave y'all 0. That's the way. That is the way to give people no turns. That's how you know you did a good carry, when they didn't get any turns and you got all the turns. That's how you know. So there you go. That's your second. Killed 200 so far and 0 ornate rift tiles. Hey, it's one of those legendary like holy grail items for just the thief class or the Beowulf and or not for like the mage class, for the Beowulfs and for the deities, or they can rejoice with that. And it's like, oh yeah, now everybody can take it. Ooh, there we go, some chaos runes. Where are you going, sir? Ooh, got the 19 heal. That's great. Let's see, it's roughly averaging not that much, but progress. Or they're gaining the points. But we have 34 left. That's what the helmet's telling us. 33 now. On guard, demon. Technically, actually, if I wanted to take and min-max a little bit more, I would bring the dragon dagger with me with the poison ++ on it, so I can weave in the extra attacks. Actually. So let's see, G's question is, for raid items, do each have a 1 in 200 chance ornates, or just the raid itself has a 1 in 200 giving you ornates? It's pretty much probably the second one. Like, definitely, so that's why you want to do, like, the right percentage damage. Because it's like, if it's one, let's say it's a 1 in 200 roll on 50%. But if you do 30%, maybe like a higher chance, a low, like a 1 in 500 or something like that. You know, maybe a lesser chance of the ornate, or you know, maybe a lower chance, but still, the RNG is going to do what the RNG is going to do. Like, you know, people have had this, their white way, or you know, their Moby Dick stories in forever. You know, they're one thing that they've been trying to chase after to get, and they haven't been able to get it. And they've been getting this, going after this item for years. Like, or they got like a fake ornate, which is like a 170 as their first one that they got. So, you know, that made them even more upset. Or maybe they're just happy that they got an ornate and they stopped, you know. But I know for me, I would be not very happy. I was like, you know, I've had those raids myself where it's like I've invested like hundreds of tries into it and I didn't get it. Like, you know, technically or actually, I've killed almost 1,000 Achilles raids, but none of them have dropped an ornate helmet. Or if they did, it was lower than the one that I got from the Monument Guild during the event. So during this event, make sure you check your Monument rewards. The helmet could be there, the boots can be there, the legs, the chest can be there. You know, all the pieces of gear. You can even get a chance to roll for the beloved and powerful spike shields. That can be there as well. So check your Monument Guild. Ooh, there we go. 22 damage. That's pretty good. 19. Oh, we are just taking this demon down. Now that I'm within his range now for the level, because he's 92 and I'm almost 92. So, you know, I'm getting stronger in the game. Ooh, an Enshrouded Demon Head. That's good. I was told that you can take and use a machine and take and reanimate them and fight them again to get more drops and stuff, but it's a little bit less rewards, or a little bit, maybe a little bit less, whatever for like the different heads that you get from the defeating the different types of monsters and/or bosses in this game. Come on. One more good hit will do the job. It's like a trap. Ooh, 19, let's go. Here we go. Yep, we made it past the halfway mark for the defense and the strength. Where's HP? HP's at 35%, so slowly gaining more power. You're doing good damage for not using any other buffs, really. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. I probably wouldn't have a Blood Ray Flask there. I probably would have Blood Lost Flask right there. But besides that, that was great, you know. You did misclick. Yes. I see. Well, let's hope they give you another turn so you can make up the misclick. Alright, back to slaying demons. Dungeon completed. We got XP potion, very nice. Always could use more of those. That reminds me, part of me wants to do like a fighting the Cyclops challenge. Like, I definitely want to get stronger strength before I try and fight them again, because they are pretty tough, because they're level 106, I believe. So, you know, 92s are just like right up my alley, but that one's a little, you know, a little bit above. but I want the offhanded thing that gives us the stupid attack power up. But I've been so used to just using this gear that I don't need it right now. There we go. That's it. There's the blood loss floss right there. Now he's even more powerful. Yep. See, now you're gonna do like close to 300k now, once you have the triple magic up. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it right here. 18, 50, 51, and 35. Let's see, I'm pretty sure the bird nest are probably going to be up soon. Nope, they still got another 20 to the minutes. Good, yeah, I finally got that window of peace between the two. Cool. Now, hopefully be able to finish this. I have, like, you know, what is it? Yeah, something like 25 minutes in order to do it. So I need to take and kill these faster. Attack! I might try and start doing some of this real quick. Yeah, we might be starting, you know, a little flickety flick for the wrist, you know. I'm trying to get some more damage out. Oh, there we go. Come on. Another good one like that. Come on, you can get it without the buff. There we go. Dungeon complete. Nice. Got some more gold. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it on. Because you're going to drain the prayer a little bit faster, but I do want to kill it. Now just go back to this. Don't want to burn it too fast. Killing pretty good with just the one. Let's see, you got a mithril kite shield. That's almost 1,000 gold right there. So we have close to, I think, 22k so far that we gained here. So, and then the steel sword, that's a good amount right there. Not as much, just like the battle axes, but they add up. There you go. There you go, G. You got this Sinatra. Made it past the Harpies. Definitely channel more power. Nope. You gave me a turn. Oh. Ooh, wow, adamantine plate legs. That's fantastic. That's another like 4,000 gold right there. So now we're close to like 27,000 gold. We're gonna gain plus the 2,000 that I got. So 29, yeah, close to 30,000. We've still got 20 more demons to defeat. I'm so glad they don't have like 115, 120 health like some of the more higher level ones are. I know it's only going to go up from there. I'm not going to pass the thread. I'm going to disenchant a couple of stuff just to make some space. We can Let's see how much stuff that we got right now. I got a couple of ashes I can always drop, but nice. Alright, that's alright, not bad. So yeah, close to 30K right there. Really close. Should be attacking while I was doing that. That's alright. We got this. Move this up there, this. So got 8 spaces because I can always clear up the 2 ashes. Ooh, I need to give myself some of the lifesteal to help out. Alright, there you go, a little bit to help out there. Alright, good damage, good damage. Ooh, we had 4 damage, another 4 damage. Ooh. Come on, come on. Come on, armor, do the job, please. Heal me. Wow, 11 coins. Alright, come on. Need to see the cool animation. Oh, we got hit down to 45. Come on, I believe in you, Guthen's armor. Come on. There we go. There's the lifesteal. Probably at the 48. Another one. 58. Thought I was done. Nope. Back up to 72. Oh, man. 75. Thought they had me, but I activated my trap card, the lifesteal, chance by 25%, which is pretty high. You think about it. It doesn't happen every hit because then that'll be broken, but it has a chance to proc pretty often, especially if you have like a faster weapon swing. That's all you can see. Alright, Kirimato, it's your turn, sir. No more Dark Rift keys. Ooh, there's the lifesteal. Bring me back up to 74. There we go. Got ourselves some death runes right there. So we got the chaos and the death. Then there might be a chance to drop the blood runes, which would be the ones I'm really looking after, because that's the strongest spells I can use as of now, until I get more stuff. So, might be doing the quest tomorrow, I think. Might be trying to do the Desert Treasure one, because I heard it's going to take a couple of hours to do, so that's going to be an experience. So I'm going to start doing some research and studying on it right now to see what I got to do. I mean, all of it I'm sure is in the quest guide, but I still want to learn some stuff before I jump into it. Yes. Yes, attack. Full health. Good. I'm doing good for time. I'm actually ahead of time right now for him, so. Ooh. Quickest dungeon ever. Yeah, that's why you want to have a starting war turn amity to start out with. And then you can change your amity if you want to later on. Like you can literally just close the game and then just change it that way if you want to. After you have the starting war turns, you can literally change the amity and before your turn even finishes. Like you start with the amity, you close the game, you change your amity, you jump back in, and then bam, you have the whatever the buff, the 25% accessories or whichever one you're using right now. Wow, 19 first hit. Well, there you go. You go in the view distance class, I see, so you can see as much of them as you can. That's smart. Very smart. More dungeons you can see. That means the more dungeon rewards you get. Simple math right there. Alright, we're going to have under 10 lesser demons. Hopefully we get a good task after this nice higher level one. Because I am getting stronger. For you tuned in, here's my stats right here. And then my playtime, almost 19 days. Or going to be, probably tomorrow, going to be 19 days. Between tonight and tomorrow. Let's see, so far I've gained, yep, almost 31,000 so far, and it's going to keep on going up if they keep on dropping stuff. Let's see, what are the percents at? 20%, 53, 54, and 36. Nice, we got a whole percent for an HP, but hey, it makes sense. It's split training it, so it's only getting 1 point instead of 3 points. So considering these numbers that I'm getting sometimes, I'm pretty happy that it's like, you know, I'm getting these numbers. Those not so much when it's a single digit, but especially not those when it's even lower. Stop game. Alright, those are better. They're almost in this. I'm pretty sure we've had a 3. When I don't want a 3 at this time. It's like, you know what, I'm not feeling the 3 right now. I am enjoying it very much, Arco. I'm seeing their stuff to wear and tear. Like this one's 75, and then the weapon's 100 for some reason, but the armor just keeps getting hit. But it makes sense. He's not attacking the weapon; he's attacking the armor. So eventually, I'm gonna have to get that helped out. Ooh, a steel battle axe and some more monies. Let me go to the next one. So that's going to boost it up to 31. Oh, no. There we go. Yep, now the 31k that I've gotten so far. So pretty good. I have to figure out the right place to go do that. 3 months since you started Orna or discovered Orna. Gee, that's, yeah, you made a lot of progress over the 3 months, and it just goes to show that the game's different compared to it was back then with the knowledge that we have now. Like if you were a new player starting in like 2020 or 2019, whenever it started, I think, maybe for beta for like 2018, you know, how much it's transformed now and how it's different, that we have more stuff to do in the game than we did back then. Because there used to be no themed dungeons, you know, it used to be all normal dungeons, which are great, you know, if you're trying to farm bosses and stuff. You know, there was no, like, you know, daily quest bonuses, you know, like super XP potions, you know, XP events, stuff like that. Hallowed candles boost XP by 5%. Didn't have those. Let's attack. Oh, you gave me a turn versus just the person I'm looking to see for his pure Darkstone. Thank you, Anku. Much appreciate your service. Okay, 5% left. Well, that's good. That's reassuring to hear, G. That you enjoyed the farming the thing. All right, 4 more. Almost there. I have to finish this before. All right, here we go. Now it should work. Come on, go! Yes! Haha! Realm shifter things. Let's go. Oh, so you got, yeah, I didn't even look at your badge, Hardcore FC. So you started in 2020, so roughly around the same time I started, because that's when I started in 2020. Alright, 2 more. Well, yeah, Lucas Gauntlets work because it's per each target that it hits that has it roll. So all it has to do is win one of the rolls on the hits in order to proc. So the more monsters you're hitting, the more chances you have in order to win that roll. You know? So that's why Lucas Gauntlet has a higher chance to proc, because it's 2%, I think, per each target that you hit. 3, excuse me. Actually, it's 3%. Actually. You know, which is huge. 2% is lesser than 3%. This is pretty factual. No! Good call. You really, Kirimato, you need to take and swap back to Heretic after you started as Magistrate, please. Just swap. Don't stay as Magistrate, please. You know you have that. You know you had the power to do that. I think you might have more stats as a tier 10 Heretic than a tier 7 Magistrate. Magistrate's cute to start it, but he can finish it as a different class. You know, that's the power. That's power of class swapping. You know. Use one as the most viewed instance to start the dungeons. Change to your carry class and spec to finish off the dungeons, or change like a support spec or whatever it may be. You know, and then just go from there. RNG be RNG is all I can say. G, you know, yes, of course, we all want to make sure that we hit the mark. So let's see, where we go. You completed your task. I've gained 10 points, giving me to 2,000 or 200 until I wish it was 2,000. I get the monies. And then I am leaving. Yep, climb up rope right there. I'm just going to take it the old-fashioned way instead of just teleporting. Alright. Well, before I take it, Hardcore Rusty, do you want to do a Slayer task together? Oh, you need the Sky Stone. Well, you know, when they have boss events, then that'll be the time to get Sky Stone, you know? Okay. Oh, well, you'd want it with Griffins and Ballard and the Wormies. You want the Griffins and the Wormies, not just one or the other. You want to have both of them, because you have to have more stuff. Ooh, the Turtles, those drop good plants and seeds, so that's going to be a problem. I'll do that later on when I break, because that's great, because I can just take the fairy ring to that place. That works out perfectly because I have the physical gear, so... Alright, well, it's already time to go back to do the plant run, so I need to go to the bank to go get some stuff. Deposit my findings that I got. That's fine. And then we're gonna go get this. You need more Ballerite? They demand more Ballerites? You say, well, you have to give them what they want if you want to get more powerful. You have to give the game the Ballerite then. That's why you run the presents, so you can get that chance in order to get random stuff. Let's see, I think the birdhouse is definitely going to be done by the time that I do the plants, so I'm going to get the 4 teak logs right now. While I have this, or not teak, mahogany. Alright, take care, buddy. Enjoy your meal. Peace. You need to get an extra turn here, G. You really need this extra turn here. Alright, you got it. You got it. Let's go. Whew. You got not one, but 2 extra turns. Ooh, and I got a superior old northern crown. That's pretty cool. It's like, come on, extra turn. Come on, extra turn. We'll take that. add that to my collection. Yeah, it's an RNG thing right there. You know, some people have the RNG, some people don't. That's just the way it is. Oh, that's crazy. I was fighting them the whole time without the amulet the glory on, so I was missing more power. Wow. See, I definitely could have killed them faster. Alright, well, let me go and use my teleport now, because, you know, I love using teleport to home. It's practically got me almost halfway, or helped me get towards halfway to the Nire. That is crazy, Hardcore. So you went to 9 to 53 in one day. And you did a whole bunch of thieving with me earlier, so... Ooh, a genie! Let's go! We got a genie, and we're now going to be putting it into agility right now. So, there you go, 620 points into agility. I'm not in a rush to get my... I mean, I've been climbing pretty fast just by doing birdhouses. I don't really want to do anything else besides birdhouses, I think, for Hunter, now that, you know, I get so much stuff from it. Valkyrie is fast XP. Well, I mean, I'm not really looking for fast XP right now for that, because I think that'll be on track to get to 60 and 70 in, like, you know, roughly about the same time. Like, yeah, I might try and do, like, where I only focus on one thing throughout the majority of the stream for RuneScape. Like, I was thinking about just doing, like, only an agility course day, where you just see me just running the agility courses non-stop. Going through the agility course until I get to 73, I think, or 7. Yeah, I need to be into like the 70s pretty much. Not just 70, the early to mid 70s, like 76. So that's gonna take a long time. I could probably do it in like one stream if I really wanted to. I could probably get into the 70s, maybe not 73, but it would be a lot. Like, I would have to do. It'd be a lot of math, and I don't think that actually give you an XP bonus on Hardcore Rift C. For it, I'll have to dig and double check next time when I claim it, because it actually shows you how much XP that you got when you cash in your 50 agility tickets. I think it's just all the same price. But I'll double check on that, because it's like, it says it's like 350 or 345, something like that is what you get roughly for one ticket. It's on the wiki, so I can do the math that way. How would you compare the level scaling in old school RuneScape in comparison to Orna? Well, I think both of them you make them as long or as short as you can. In Orna, like, you can relatively get through it faster depending on how consistent you are per day. Even if you're playing solo, you can still make a lot of progress. You know, if you're just doing like a couple of dungeons every day, that's progress. You know, you may not be going from 1 to 250 and a week or a month or a couple months. You could, you know, it just depends on how much time you put in. So it's all the time factor. As where both of the games have it, you know, I think Orna is probably a little bit easier than RuneScape, but it's just different because, you know, it took me years of playing Orna to get the 200 ascension levels. Now it could take somebody less years than I have in order to get it now with the new ways that people have had the guild and stuff, you know. And that was definitely a big influence working me towards that. I think I was close to, like, you know, 60 or 70 ascension levels when the guild came out, I think. And then I just started skyrocketing because of the guilds. So ascension levels are kind of like other stuff. It was like at least half of the years that I've been playing has been dedicated towards ascension levels. At least half of them. like I've still always been attention level focused when I started even when I got into it. So it's like the first year wasn't really focused on it because I was still just leveling up, or the first year and a half or so. So you can't really count that one because I wasn't 225 yet. It wasn't until like the year and a half part where I got to 225, and then probably at the end of that year I was probably close to 250 already. Because after that year, then I was starting to do endless myself, and I was already 250 working on that. So I've been 250 for like I'd say at least three years so far. And all those years, it's still like focus on ascension levels. Like I would farm a lot. I've done a lot of farming for ascension levels. That's how like I have my large stats of like raids killed that I have, because like I've killed so many raids focused on that. All right, let's go here. I did not bring my seeds. Let's go. And everything but the seeds for the birdhouses. Rip. I'll just take the Edgeville one here. It's pretty fast. Let's go that way. Practically right there. Potato seeds. Potato. Horizontal tree. Alright, there we go. Now we're ready. That's your last dungeon? Okay, that's good. Probably mine will be up since y'all have both hosted and we had little breaks in between. There we go, recovered my prayer, just in case I needed it. Now I'm ready. Alright, got a ring bird nest, so that could be good. We got an empty one, which is still good. We're going to get close to getting the 64 construction today too. I mean, I probably could, because I am making those, I'm working on making those earth battle staffs that I spent a lot of money on. So I'm trying to take in cash back on that to help me work towards buying some, I'm going to treat myself for my birthday. And RuneScape, and I'm looking forward to some friends' support. I was very particular what I wanted, but I know that I'm grateful for anything that I get, pretty much. You know, I like to joke around and say, oh yeah, I'll take the bennies and stuff like that. And, you know, I do appreciate the support from people, because that's what's helped me progress a lot of my skills, is all the money that I've been given to feed into the game, because, you know, I probably put, like, you know, a lot of money into buying things. Like, I'm sure there could be a way to track, you know, how much money that you spent in the game, in gold. But probably, but, you know, not certain. Let's see. Yep, all mine are back up. I have 52, so I can do another set, which is good. Oh, we might take a little break before we do that, so I can try and just get these runs done, so it's easier for me to take and just do the veggie runs now, and the finishing off the bird runs, I guess, and then I'll take and host. Unless your dungeons are back up, G, and you want to host, so. We'll see. Or we can always just go to another spot, you know. I don't know how your dungeon spot looks. You know, this is part of my way vessel that you see right now. But here we go. What are we going to get here? Oh, we got 2 seed ones. 10 minutes on yours. Okay. You're most certainly welcome, G. I mean, you're most certainly welcome, Kirimato, for the dungeons. Hope you got some good stuff, buddy. Take care. Peace. Right, the last one. Oh, wow, I got 1 seed and 2 regular ones. Let's see, an alone birdhouse is alone, not including what's in the seeds. 7, so 7 times 4, that's 28k right there that I just made right there. So I'm making money, which is great. The monies. Alright, let me go to the vegetables, and then I can start letting loose on the Turath, and then I can just completely focus on that once I have the Slayer task in the bag. So, more home teleports we go. I go take the Atrial Amulet to go to the bank. I'm going to see what I get from these seeds and the ring. I'm hoping it's a emerald ring, because that could be a ring of dueling, which would be pretty helpful for me as well. So here we go. We're going to go with the seeds first. Pineapple seed, acorn, and a diamond ring. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Payment process for papaya trees and super compost for Iron Man. Oh wow, so that does have some value for the pineapple. So cool. Put that up so I have all the space for the herb stuff. I think I'm good right there. I don't need that much space for the herb stuff. But I am going to restock just in case I do happen to not make it in time for the earth stuff, so I'll be prepared. So, ooh, I only got 3 more runs. So definitely I don't think these 3 runs are going to get me to 60, or close to 60. So I'll have to farm some more mahogany, which is great. So I'll get some lumberjack, which I'm almost 80% of the way to get to 62 there, so that's huge. And then the seeds. Okay. Now we go and we get my timer thing. There's my little timer for this. So we're going to go with Ardoin, Catherby, then Civitas, Cilia Fortes, or Catherby. And we're hoping to get some good yields here. Let's see, where are we at right now on the way to 67 farming. So I need 14.1k which is roughly almost 73% of the way there. So we're doing good. Probably need into the 80s after this run here. I might try and do some maple or willow trees just to plant them, just to get some easy XP there, because that would be like an easy, like, close to 9k or like 10k right there. But I'm not really focusing on the smaller, the medium-sized trees. Let me phrase that. I'm focusing on the ones that I can make money off of. Even though I'm sure I can make money off of trees technically, but I'm gonna take the old way for Ardorn. I'm not gonna use the teleport jutsu to go to the fairy ring. Just because I like using the rejuvenation portal just to recover my running energy. So I just like running throughout the area, looking at the town and stuff, admiring the simplicity and the complexity of the game. Wait, somebody just dropped a whole bunch of cabbage here? I can use that for something. Let me try and get this cabbage while I still can. I lost a couple, but that's alright. Still got a good amount. Alright, come on. Alright, nice, 11. Very strong start. Turn that in, and then we go here, already before the weeds grow. Then we're gonna put the super compost. There we go, got that into notes. And now we're gonna deposit we'll keep the bucket as a placeholder for the other buckets once we pick up the other stuff. Okay. To the next spot, which is going to be Catherby. So when you go to Camelot, then run down, and behind Catherby is our spots. Portal Nexus, take me to Camelot. Just run this way. Oh, I didn't use the rejuvenation pools, but I still have enough run energy. I'll definitely need it once I go to the Korend and the Mortania in the future. And probably the Farming Guild, so good. Always like seeing the alive ones. Oh, this one was a 6. We'll still take it. That's still a good low roll. We're gonna get 1 super compost. Use it. Deposit 1 bucket. Make sure to put this one in its place. Well, actually, no, we'll just deposit both of them just for more space. Fine. We'll move this down here. There we go, the cabbage. We have more space. Okay, next is going to be Civitas Ilia Fortes. So once again, we're going to do the same thing. Teleport to the house. Go to the Hardcore Disease house. And then just take the portal to the spot. actually, yeah, we're gonna do that because then we take the bird over to the hunters guild. So you go through their little renew and hunter guild, quick transportation, and then I just run straight up this way. There it is, right there. Target locked on. Let's see, can we get 11? Okay, we got 9, so that's definitely better than 7. So thank you very much. We'll use them on there. One ultra compost right up for you. There we go. Gotta get that extra XP. So what did it see? That one got us up to 77%. That gave us like 3% for each one, I think, or something like that. Let's see. Next one we're gonna go to is gonna be Falador. Now, I personally like, well, I don't have the Ring of the Air on, so we're just going to go back here and go to Falador. Oh, no, let me get, I got it. There we go. Recovered my energy. This one is a little bit of a running for this one, so you'd have to run a good amount to get to this one from Falador. I think the air altar that's further down underneath the city, or in that direction, I think it's a little bit closer, or a lot. It's just that the field travels so much, like I've already used 30% of my running energy, and I haven't even gotten close to it. It's not gonna be until I use like close to 50% of it, if not more, then I'll get to it. But I think I would have saved like 10 or 20 percent running energy. So that's under 50. Well, I guess all these logs are kind of weighing me down. All right, here we go. All right, 7. Not too shabby. One ultra compost for you. And then we go deposit the buckets. And the rake too, because we don't need that right now. That gives us more space. Let's go. Alright, next is going to be the fairy rings, so I'm going to have to remember the stuff for them. So now it's going to use the fairy ring staff, which I already have on, which is great. We're going to go with here. There you go, CR, Keblos Lowlands, South Mount of Karum. Oh, wait, I can... Let me try the Farmer's Guild Amulet. I'm just gonna do this just because I can. I want to see. Yeah, I definitely want to just use the farmers. I gotta remember that I don't need that one. Use the Farmers Guild ambulance from the jewelry box right here. Well, hot damn, man, that is real cool, like. Here we go, getting the plants. Oh, that one was a 6. Oh yeah, so much closer. So much. And what's nice is that Corinne and Mortania are usually there together for their way vessels, where they're relatively close on the thingamabobber. Oh man, am I really gonna bring 3 different weapons that I'm thinking about doing right now to fight these Toroths? I'm really contemplating bringing 3 different weapons. I'm gonna bring the dragon dagger poisoned, the axe, the leaf blade axe, and then the weapon for the Gothic sets. To where I can, and then of course I'd use a my rune defender as well for more damage. So I bring 4 different things. Let's see. Configure ring. It's gonna be yep. We're gonna go to Corinne first, and then Ordenia at the end. So yeah, just be prepared, folks. I'll be doing a poll about what I want to be doing, like target streams for RuneScape for certain skills. Like I might do a blend between it, like I'm doing right now, where I'm doing a little bit of Slayer, a little bit of farming, a little bit of hunting. But I'm thinking about maybe just doing like a one themed day, like if I just so happen to pick my lowest one right now, which is going to be rune crafting. You know, I'm going to have to make a little plan for that, because I have a lot of stuff that I want to take and, you know, need runes for plans. So let me take and just start running to finish this one off again on the timer, because these guys are already past the halfway mark right now, or some of them are getting close to. Run, and then we get back to the dungeons once I get this one done. Well, I need a minute or 2 in order to get my stuffs ready, but that's not going to take too long. Alright, here we go. The farmer man. Going for the herb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, that was very nice. Very nice. Alright, let me do this. buckets. I'm just making sure because I'm trying to figure out all the seeds because I may have pulled up more seeds this time. Oh well, let me get back to finish the other one. They can only be damaged by leaf-bladed weapons. Okay, well then that narrows down what I'm going to be using. Well, looks like I'm going to go that way then, with the Guthix armor. There'll be a lower chance to proc the stuff, but that's fine with me. Woods, east of Canethus. Let's go. Have to get past the zombies. Oh, nope, they're already attacking me. Something is. A leech. This person's being attacked by something. Yep, dangerous place out here in the swamp. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 8, not bad. Alright, looks like I just gathered extra seeds. Because it shows that I have all the ones that I'm currently using filled. So that's good. I will take this onion. This is not my onion. You got the buckets and this would be more like a lower roll then, because you know it's kind of hard to beat 74, but 60s would have been nice. All right, so now I can go and prepare to fight the Torofs. Just go to Edgebill with my own little one. There we go, more stuff. I'm still gonna get more out. Deposit this, and then we're gonna get the right weapons for the job, which is gonna be the leaf-bladed battle axe and the ruined defender. And we're gonna go with more damage with this, I think, right now. Ooh, that's pretty good. That gives +4 to prayer. I'm gonna go with the damaging one. I think I got all the stuff. See, the granite doesn't give any it doesn't give any attack bonuses. That's the thing. So I'll use that one for now, I suppose. I guess because I'm not using so much stuff, I will have to bring some food with me, so I will choose to bring... we're going to go with some salmon. So we're going to bring 10 salmon. There we go. My current rate or XP on the Slayer is almost 60%, so we can potentially get to 69, or 69, I wish, 59 today. So let me, once again, use the teleport to home. So I can go use the fairy ring, so I'm going to just put this on for now. I'm just going to put that. And then we're going to go to the Fremric Slayer dungeon. Remnant Providence, Fremric Slayer Cave, AJR. Yep, that's my boy right there, the Slayer Cave. Alright. Oh no, we have to use the Slayer helmet, so I just wasted a space there. 100% Slayer helmets. And then we need this on, because we're not hunting rabbits anymore. So that's going to help our damage out too, so... This is what we're working with. I think we're going to be fine. But we'll find out pretty quickly if we're not. Wait for the mix time for more damage. So if anyone wants to do some dungeons with me and G, we have 2 more spaces. That we're about to start in a few minutes. Alright, make the run. He's going to run for it, and I missed it. Ow, that kind of hurt. 10 damage. Alright, set up for the run, and I get hit again. Alright, now I get to go through this one right here. Oh, there's somebody already here battling them. Hoo-wee, man. There's some good damage. There's some good damage. 22. Whew. Alright, there we go. Put out a request in another place to get some people who are wanting to run with us. But I'm going to focus on RuneScape right now. We're waiting to find the 3rd or 4th person. Oh my goodness. 77. Ooh, I got a Mithril Kite Shield already. Nice. Probably run this right now over this. Just because it will drain it faster, but it will heal me, which is nice. Just naturally increasing the generation. I didn't do a reset on it. Well, I'll see how many more I need to take out in order to get to the next level. Is the Deharak gear the one that focuses on doing more damage when you're lower health, Marco Rifsy? or any RuneScape people out there. The Deharic armor, is that armor the one that increases your damage as you get lower health? The Deharic. Well, they answered the question. They said yes. What, you're saying that the Deharic is not the red line? Ooh, 30 damage. My goodness. Get wrecked. 2 hits. That's like a 3-hit kill right there. Jeez. No, I'm thinking of Deharic. It's a set. It's a set of armor. Where you do more damage as your lower health. D-H-A-R-O-K, comma S. I might be getting me one of those. That would definitely help speed this up a lot. I'll get out there here. Wow, just 3-shotting them like it's nothing. Ooh, Harlander, yeah, that's money right there. Alright, my inventory's starting to get full. I guess I should start eating some food, I suppose. I am at 57 health now after I eat my first salmon, but I still have another 9 more, so I'll be fine. Just need 62 more to go. But I think you said it'd be something like 2 or 3 million in order to get it. So yeah, it makes sense. It's a good set. So it makes sense why it would cost more money than the lifesteal set. Because the lifesteal set would be more commonly available, and the bigger damage that would be more desirable. Ooh, wow, Raynart and Hollander. Wow. Or made it now I can target train strength thanks to this. So that's great. I'm already almost at 61% right now. So you get the 71. Let me start high alchemy and some stuff. Well, I don't have any fire runes. Rip. I guess I'll just overeat on my fish. I don't want to, but I had everything ready but the fire runes. Maybe I should go over there and kill some of those fire else, the little fire implings over there, and get something real quick. We'll see. I don't mind eating the fish. I brought it here to be used up anyway. I'd have been a little bit more upset if it was lobster. So that's why I didn't bring lobster with me, because then I'd feel bad. They can just eat lobster to get space, pick up good stuff. Because we got Erit, Raynart, and Akuram. So that should sell like almost like 10,000 right there, if not more. And the nature runes are helping out to where I don't have to get more of them. So they're dropping it. So I'm most likely gonna get rid of these 5 fish over time over the next 58 kills. Let's see, let me make it a little bit larger here. This one. Right there. Let's see, I will get, I think, close to like 80% maybe. Or in the 70s to get to 59 thanks to this task. Up, I can't take the Mythril Axe. Nope, it's not worth it. Height shield's more money, so whichever one's the most money is what I'm probably gonna be taking home, or I'll go make a trip back to the store and then go get something, because it's not too far away to get out of the the fairy ring's like right there. I can always just teleport as well. So weird. They have 3 limbs. Look at, there's a bunch of like teeth. They got fangs, of course. Oh, there we go. There's the big hit. Well, they're actually starting to hit back, so I actually won't feel bad about using this food because my health has actually dropped a good amount. Oh yeah, they just hit me again. Man, this one's not playing no games. I'll just pick up the axe for now, just in case I don't get anything better, but I most likely will, so I'll drop. That's the first thing I'll definitely drop. Yeah, just a bit over 3. Yeah, I know it definitely would not be cheap, but it would probably exponentially speed up my runs here. Another thing I'm gonna be working on is getting all the skills to 60. So I'm gonna do a count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 skills that are not level 60 yet. So those would be my my focuses on working on those over time. I mean, I get all of them to 60 as soon as possible, especially rune crafting, but I'll definitely want to get that one into at least the 50. So it's the first step. Come on, nice damage. Ooh, 30. Whew. Get wrecked, kid. Ooh, another Renar. I might just go back to the bank to deposit this stuff instead of deciding, and then just get the fire runes. That's all that it takes. Well, no, but to be fair, most of this stuff isn't always money. I mean, sure, the axe and the shield are, but we'll see. One more good hit. There we go. All right, cool. Well, not the Erit leaf again. I'm gonna have to drop the lump root because that's the cheaper of the stuff. Hey, yo, Zach, would you like to run some dungeons with us? Alright, I'll return. I'll be back. Actually, no, I'm just gonna teleport. Make it easier. What was I thinking? You silly man. I know I broke it by making it larger. And G's like, yes! Yes, someone to run dungeons with, so we could do dungeons and RuneScape at the same time. There we go. I'm not going to keep it this way. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit on here, but it's going to be... There we go, in the corner. That's a little bit better. Where is my necklace? There we go. Alright, well then I'll toss you an invite right now, Mr. Zach. And you can carry if you want to. I have low foresight, so you'll be the first host of the runs. It's 3 people, so we do have 1 spot. So if you have any kingdom members that you want to bring with you, you know, feel free to tag them along. I have to make sure people haven't left or need to leave the party if they haven't, but I think we... Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to... Kirimato's got to go, so... There's at least 1 PDAT to get a little XP share, since he couldn't do a whole bunch of runs since he got into a club. But yeah, you're the character, so you get to decide what English. Simple as that. That's how it rolls around here. I just like doing 4 just because it's simple and you still get decent proofs at least. Hey, see, he's doing 4 too. Yes, sir. Helper Kevo Way Vessel. That is correct. Alright, so let's just grab 10,000. That should be enough, I think. Where are we at for the time for these? Still got about 30 minutes on those, but less on these, right? Yeah, these are like 10 minutes. So I can do a couple more. I'll just run here. That's a little bit farther, but, you know. Actually, no, I need the running energy. So, I'm just going to teleport again. There we go. Not that one, this one. Alright, I need to make the landing this time. I didn't bring any food because I knew I was going to be here for a short time. Alright, good. Good landing on the first one. And the second one, here we go, going for the run. That's fine. First one usually hurts more than the second one anyway. So, I'm fine with -5. I am A-okay with that. So glad I have enough agility to get through this. And now we get back to taking them out. unregistered. Yep, there's the damage starting. Ooh, 27. He's angry. Angry boy. One more good hit. Nice, we got all commons. All commons. Not so nice. Come on down. Taros. What I got, like... Oh, I'll give it 4 minutes. Just so all of them will be ready whenever I go there. So if I can get down into the mid-30s before then, that'd be great. Let's see, where's the strength looking at right now? Strength is getting closer to 70%, so I think we're probably going to get the 71 strength today. Just going to add another level. Oh boy, I actually got to turn. What? Crazy. Uncut sapphire, don't mind if I do. That can be into a games necklace, or the sapphire one that teleports you around places, like the barbarian outpost. So I can go do the barbarian fishing. Oh man, they're hurting right now. I'm gonna start just chugging this right here. I'm gonna reach some health recovery. Still got about 2 or 3 minutes. Ooh, 30 damage. Oh wow, Marenthal and Hollander? Okay. Stocking up pretty quickly. Don't really care about the Marenthal or Marenthal, but Hollander, those things sell like hotcakes, man. Come on, one more hit. Come on. Steel plate leaf. Okay, not too bad. A couple hundred gold adds up at a time to thousands, and then tens of thousands, so forth and so forth. Ooh, a 30, let's go. Wow, I got two of the same seed like within like a minute or so of each other. That's crazy. Attack! Ooh, 25. Let me check the times. Yeah, so it's still like 1 or 2 more minutes, so I'll definitely be able to get under 30, which is great. And I think I'm gonna go buy that DRX set right now too, as an early birthday present to myself. Oh wow, that's a 67 level. Wow, for super defense. Let's go. Oh, it's made for the Sardonian brew for the Toad Flax. Ooh, another sapphire. Don't mind if I do. Do 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 do. I think after this one I should be good to go. Or I might just take out a couple more things to try and fill up the bag before I go. Yep, so I'll just do that. Doesn't have to be immediately on the dot for the next Birdhouse Friends, even though it will get me more XP, of course, you know. Oh no, watch out, Zach. G is frozen. Alright, cool. They're working that out through the chat to help make sure. Alright, good. They fixed it. They fixed it, yeah. Come on, I need one more thing. Oh yeah, so much power. And I'm at this health. Let's go. Oh, doesn't count. Alright, that technically was the last thing. It was a common leaf, but we'll take it. So, teleport. The house. Go over here. The bank booth. with that. Let's see. Oh, nice. Some of the stuff sold. That's good. Where am I at right now? almost 83% of the way to get to 67. So yeah, I think we're gonna get to 68 with farming today. Let's see, for hunting, we're 72%. So I think we're definitely getting a level as well for hunting. So 54 is gonna be today. So that's a guaranteed of 2 levels right there, 3 with the strength, and then maybe 4 with the Slayer. We'll see. Slayer's at 77%. So like I said, it'll probably be in the 80s when I'm done. So we'll see after this task to see what it is. But let's see. I think I paused all the stuff I wanted to. I give everything I need. So now we're just gonna go teleport. Nice. I had enough damage to finish it off. Let's go. Let's see where we're gonna get from here. No. Oh wow, I got 3 without the helmet, without the necklace. That's crazy. 1 of each, except for the bird egg one. Crazy gains on the first house. With 40 feathers as well. And then we got another 3. My goodness. Well, good thing we keep on making more space by doing this. And we got the mushroom meadow. Alright, there we go. That makes number 7. Three of them are seeds, 4 of them are common, 1 of them is a ring. The ringy ring. Oh wow, that made it up to 10. 10 of them. That's crazy. I just made 40k off of the birdhouses right there, not including the ring and the seeds. Let's see the seeds. We got apple, dragon fruits. Wow. That's going to be crazy for 81 farming. Let's see. Their ingredients for dragon fruit pie used to create bottled dragon breath and redwood tree protection. So, yeah. That's huge. And sapphire is pretty good too. And we got a willow as well, and a banana. Let's see, I still have about 13 minutes left of that, so I can go do some more slaying. Still like that simplicity just using mine right now while it's still just a baby house, you know. I just got 4 rooms. I'll be able to build more in the future, because I'll definitely be getting my construction up to 60. It's definitely going to cost a lot of money, but I'm going to take and be farming out majority of the wood for it, because I'm not paying people. Actually, I might try and get my magic high enough so I can make plank work, and then that would actually save me money and get me magic. So where is that? I think that's a lunar spell, because I don't think I have it here. A lunar or the other one. So let's try getting my quest right now to work on the magic. Which I will, because I'll be high alchemy a lot of stuff. 38k away from 70. And I do have the magic potions help boost up the magic, and I can get other stuff. It's a lunar spell. Okay, okay. Then let me see about this lunar diplomacy, if I can do that right now. I might actually just do that right now for the remaining of the time that I have left. You know, knock out a quest, a rare cheeky quest. Oh, I need Shiloh Village still. Okay. Well, I need a papyrus and a charcoal. Three magistral, 3 times 68, 91, and 93 safe spottable. Oh, they give me crafting XP, so that's good. The ability to mine gem rocks in Shiloh Village. Ooh, that's huge. Be able to mine gem rocks. So I guess I will be working on this. Let me just deposit all the stuff in the storage because I'm Alright, so I need a spade. I have a spade. And I have a chisel. I had the bronze wire. Ha ha ha. I knew it was worth making this. I have rope. Oh yeah, that's perfect. If they're safe solvable, then that means I can level up my range to 80 today. Perfect time to do this quest. Let's see, I need 3 bones. Let's grab 5 just in case, and then I need a candle. I have a lit candle right here. So bam. And now I need a papyrus and charcoal. Wait, do I not have charcoal? I guess I don't. Well, good thing I'm right next to the shop, which is great. That stuff up. This as well. Yeah, people spamming stuff. And now for the range stuff. Yeah, we'll leave the Slayer helmet in there. for now. Bank. Put that up. Oh, I got a turn. So I'll bring 2 pieces of lobster as my safety because I have to get 2 more items as well. So I don't want to take and do that. So nice, got some money. And I'm gonna spend on this. All right. There we go. And then not bad, not bad. Okay. So where do we start? Oh wow, it's a short quest too, so that's good. It's only like 2 steps. Alright, so I need to go to Karamja. Let me see, where's this at so I can look at it. Where's my closest teleport? It would be right here and then walk over that way. Okay, yeah, that looks like it. So it's going to be CKR. And it's right by that once I get the right fishing. Alright, let me get there. And I'm ready to go. We're almost. Oops, didn't mean to go here. Well, I'm just going to do this anyway. Oh wow, I got a legendary Zagreus head wrap. I think I've gotten legendary for all of them so far. Just going to recover some prayer points here because, you know, it's kind of important to have some prayer points, especially when fighting stuff. And for now, we're going to go back because I don't have any weapons, so that's not good. Or a shield. So we're going to go back to the Grand Exchange like we never left it. Alright, so step 1, we get those adamantine darts. Step 2, we get the mirrored shield because it doesn't take away any stats for us. And then I think we're good. Or better than we were before now that we have a whole bunch of stuff. Let me take and now just go back here. Teleport we go. There we go, Karamja, the Taibawani village. There we go. Yep, that's where I want to go right now. Whee! Put the arrows back on, so I'm ready for action. That's all yours, alright. I'm guessing yours is back off for cooldown already, G? Well, that answers the question there. Be better just to date the CKR ring back over there. Yeah. And do that. Yep, there we go. All right, making it through. All right, hardcore see. Enjoy your crabs. Nope, that's the wrong way to go, buddy. You go back this way. Whew. Man, this is going to take some time. But that's alright. It's about the journey sometimes, not always the destination. Not the joggers. I keep on walking right now. Monkeys, spiders. No, the candle burnt out. No. I should have bought a matchbook. Gosh darn it. Well, I'll become more prepared next time when I come here. Oh man. Um, all right. I have one thing, so I'll bring that. That will help me greatly. There we go. Almost back. This is not good. I'm running out of items. Oh, there goes one piece of my food that I brought. Alright, here we go, folks. I get to 80. Oh, Quizmaster. Oh, yes, please, please, please. This is the perfect time to do a quiz, of course. Shield, easy. Spade. Helmet. And ring. I'm going to choose the mystery box. There we go. Feel better now that I got that. Rejuvenation. Well, thank you very much. Alright, read the scroll. Oh wow, that's sad. Wow. The second part has like 10 things. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Alright. Go for it, Zach. Go for it. Nice. Finally got my Dark Rift robe out of the blacksmith to play around with. Nice, congratulations, Zach. looks like I'll have to come back. So my plants are done, and then looks like I have the other stuff almost done. So, good progress to get on the quest. Got to the second part. That's crazy. Why can't I? There we go. Let's see if I can just go here. No, I probably can't, so I'm just gonna teleport. And whoop. I don't think I need this other stuff right now. I'm just gonna double check the quest. Yes, I don't think I need these anymore, so that's gonna give me some storage back. I don't think I need this or that. I can say there. Let's see. I'll just get the wood and for the birdhouse later on. Just gonna try and separate the stuff. Okay, there you go, that's better. And this, well, actually no, I'm gonna do my farm runs right now, so I don't need this, I don't need that. That should be good. Put on the right necklace, just in case I do want to do the birdhouse runs in 9 to 10 minutes, which will definitely be possible. magic teleporting. I think it's this one. That's all yours. Yep, that was correct. Alright, well, it's getting late. So I think we did good, because my buffs are about to run out, so that means that we were pretty good timing. Hopefully y'all didn't pop any new buffs, but I think we did a good amount of dungeons today. Zach kind of got on the later half of it, but still, runs are runs. So thank you everybody once again for your support, for helping me get the partnership. I'll be working on some of that stuff tonight. That's why I'm going to end stream a little bit earlier, so I can do some research, you know, get a snack, you know, relax a little bit, or more. But thank you everybody, or everyone, again, much appreciated. I'll take and see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to try and go for the earlier one, so we're going to shoot for 1 o'clock, maybe even 12 for tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks once again, folks, and I'll see y'all in the next video or stream. Peace.